will play the loser of that previously mentioned game for third place next week. Ducks are going to be starting with the ball. They're going to go with a pass. And that ball is thrown right over the middle and caught. So they'll start off the game with a pretty solid gain. Now prepare for second down. So playoffs, we've seen in some of these previous games, some of these teams have maybe been affected by some of the playoff jitters. There's been a couple mistakes here and there that weren't happening as much during the regular season, so we'll see if that affects either of these teams today. I'll call motion, and quick throw is going to be dropped and incomplete. Just could not hang on to that one, and it's going to make it third down. So as always, we are here at Joliet Memorial Stadium. Right now it's a pretty nice 68 degrees out on the field. It's very cloudy, but knock on wood, the forecast isn't calling for any rain, which we've had some bad luck with previously this season, so it's good to have a game without that, hopefully. Trying to get a throw off on third down, and he'll find an open man for the first down. Pretty deep passing play. Just found a little soft spot in the zone there. He was in between a couple defenders, but none of them were really on him. It was a nice throw to find that window and be able to hit him there. So now it's going to be first and goal. They're going to look to throw here. Has him open deep downfield, but it's intercepted. Managed to lurk that one. Came in out of nowhere. I thought he was going to be wide open. But number 5 came in to safety. Managed to swoop in front of him and pick that one off. So a very nice play defensively. Earns them the ball back. Or not back, it's actually their first possession of the game. They stopped that drive short for the Ducks with an interception there. And so the Beavers will have the ball now. Score is still 0-0, so they will have a chance to take the lead here on their first possession of the game. Yeah, that's a great way to start the game, too. A interception like that can be a huge gain of momentum. So we'll see if they can continue to build on that here. Little pump fake is going to throw into double coverage, and that one's tipped up and incomplete. She wasn't quite open there. Covered pretty well. Nice play from the defense, and that's going to make it second down. Going to look to throw. That pass is caught, and he'll get out to the sideline before being tapped and pushed out of bounds. So just a little turnaround, little curl route, but manages to turn upfield and get a nice gain up to those hash marks, the further hash marks. So that'll make it third down. Looking back to pass. firing deep downfield. Tried to go up and get it over his head, but it's incomplete. A little bit of space, but there were two defenders there. Would have been a very impressive play if they could have pulled that one off. There was a small window, but the defenders made that a little bit too small for the Beavers to pull off. So now it's going to be third down. Driving back to throw. Over the middle, it's going to be caught for the first down and more. That will get them up to those opposite hash marks, so they'll continue this drive with a new set of downs. Just a little route cut in over the middle of the field. Created plenty of separation. And picked up a first down. So the Beavers now on the move. They're going to have first and goal. Looking to pass. He's open in the end zone, goes up and pulls it in. It's going to be a touchdown. Had him open over the middle of the field. Managed to sneak by the defense there. The safeties were both preoccupied towards the sidelines, and so when he got open over the middle like that, there was no one around him. Still had to go up and get it a little bit, but hauled it in for the touchdown, and the Beavers are now going to try for a 2-point attempt. Going to throw the jump ball, and head taps him there in the back of the end zone. Very nice catch. And that'll be 2 more for him. It's 8-0. So nice play over the middle, and then that's also what we've been seeing them do a lot this season on those extra point conversions. They have their receiver, number 5, who is their jump ball guy. They just quick little fade route, back corner of the end zone, just 50-50 jump ball, and he comes down with a lot of those. Always great when you have a guy like that who you can trust to just go up and get it one-on-one. So the Beavers are up 8-0, and now the Ducks have the ball back. They had a good thing going last drive on offense until they threw an interception. And now they're down 8 points. So obviously they're going to want something a little better here this drive. Now they're going to need something a little better because they're playing from behind. In a game with as high of stakes as these, you don't want to fall behind early. So on first down now. Got a pass. It's going to be caught, but just not really anywhere to go. Turned around and was immediately met by a defender. And that's going to make it second down. It's a thing, the younger age levels, they all play flag with the flag belts, but at the 14U level they just play touch football, so that can affect the game pretty heavily as there's a throw over the middle that's tipped and incomplete. Actually a pretty solid throw to get over the defender, but the receivers couldn't quite get to it, so it's going to be third down. But the tag football does affect the game a lot because it's just a lot harder to make moves as the ball carrier because all the defense has to do is touch you. It's even different from like a classic backyard football game, which would be 2-hand touch. This is just 1 hand is all that's required. Just need to tag them down. So some of the other things too, it can be interesting because it's like hard to pull the flags or can make something work with that, but here it's really hard to make good moves as a ball carrier, which makes it all the more exciting when you do see a big run with some nice moves in there. That pass is over the middle, caught. It's going to manage to get up to the hash marks. with a little throw over the middle there, but that is going to bring up 4th down. It's within range to get there, but it's nothing to sneeze at distance-wise, so a 4th down play coming up for the Ducks, and they are really going to want to convert here. They don't want to fall behind. I reiterate this a lot, but on the broadcast this season, we have yet to see a comeback from down 2 scores. It just goes to show how quickly these games can get out of hand. They're going to try to throw. Blitz coming. Pass is incomplete. Pressure got to him. That ball was too far away, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Beavers are going to have the ball back. They've been very successful so far this game. Their defense has 2 stops on 2 drives, and their offense has 1 touchdown and 1 2-point conversion on 1 drive. So they are rolling right now. If they can keep this up, they will cruise to the championship game. On 1st down, going to try to throw. It's going to throw going to the left side, manages to get past him, breaking off a big play there. And that will, let's see where they spotted it exactly. I think they are going to give him the 1st down on that, so very nice play there. Just kind of outran the defender there, a little route cut towards the outside. Defender reached to try to get him, but just couldn't quite come up with the stop, so he managed to get a pretty good gain, and now it's already 1st and goal. And that ball is incomplete. He was open over the middle, but the throw is a little bit away. 2 defenders trailing. But he was open. Neither of them were really on him. However, the pass just a little high and away. So it's going to make it 2nd and goal. Pump fake. Throws over the middle. It's going to be caught. Tries to hit him with a step back, but does get tagged. And so it'll go down. It'll be 3rd down. That's another situation too there where like that's a very nice move in a tackle football game, or even like a 2-hand touch that might have worked, but with the tag game all you have to do is get the hand out. So also lets you be a little bit more aggressive as a defender there. You can see you can bite a little more aggressively because all you have to do is go out and tag him. Trying to get a throw off on 3rd down. Quick pass is caught and then in for a touchdown. They're calling it that it's a touchdown. I think, yeah, that's a touchdown. It was strange because the defenders for a moment acted like he was down, but the referee didn't call him down, so... Yeah, that's a touchdown. Touchdown for the Beavers. And now they're going to quick line up for this 2-point conversion. Trying to find somebody. Going to throw it up in the back of the end zone. Over 2 defenders and can't hang on to it. Try to reach over, but the double coverage managed to get the stop there. So it's going to be 14-0. Just kind of a strange touchdown play. That previously is everyone had held up, but the ref never blew the whistle, never called him down. So yeah, that one went for a touchdown. So the Ducks are going to have the ball back now, and they're down 2 touchdowns. quickly here this game is getting away from them. And if they want to have any chance, they really got to score here because this Beavers offense is showing no sign of slowing down. They're going to throw quick over the middle. Turns upfield, gets a solid gain, so a good way to start the drive there on first down. So they'll get it second down from maybe a yard in front of the hash marks there. Now they'll line up, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Steps back and throws over the middle again, manages to turn upfield, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Maybe a couple extra as well. As play just a nice, simple little cutting in slant route over the middle, but found a soft spot in the zone there, found some space to work with, and that's just a classic example of taking what the defense gives you. In that case, they give them a first down. Nothing too fancy and try to force anything, just take what they will give you. Motion. Gonna throw. Finds him over the middle. He's wide open, complete, and gets touched down maybe a yard or so in front of the end zone. And so that play, you could tell most of his reads there were on the right side, but he was looking, couldn't find anyone. Glanced back over the middle and saw him wide open. So good play by the quarterback to be able to look away from those initial reads and find the open man. And good play to get open as well. So now on 2nd and goal, they're about a yard out from the end zone. Just need something short. And it's intercepted on the goal line. Oh, no. The Beavers managed to stop him on the goal line, and they just waited way too long to throw that one. He was open over the middle, but when you wait too long and when the routes are in that way, you can't throw that ball anymore. The DB, even when they're behind them, they're just completely in between the quarterback and the receiver at that point. You can't make that throw. So an absolutely brutal finish to that drive for the Ducks. On 2nd and goal, they throw the interception from 1 yard out. And now the Beavers will have another chance with the ball, and they get it at midfield due to that interception. And all of a sudden, they have a chance to go up 3 touchdowns before the half ends. Looking to pass. Has him wide open, but the pass is high and incomplete. Just a simple mistake there. He had a lot of space, wide open actually, but ball was just a little bit high. It happens from time to time. Now it'll be 2nd and goal. Drops back to throw. That pass is a little high and behind him, incomplete. Tipped it up, actually. Looked like it might have been intercepted for a second off the tip, but will just fall to the ground incomplete. So another route that's running away towards the sideline, the throw is a little off. And now they've got 3rd and long. One thing here, teams struggle sometimes too from this position, even though it's good to be starting at midfield after the interception. Sometimes the teams will struggle from here. So we may be seeing now. That pass is high and incomplete. And just yet another pass, 3rd one in a row, that's just much too high. And the defender managed to get in on that. And that throw, you got to just give him a bullet pass in his chest. Because the defender was there, but if you had done that, there wouldn't have been anything they would have been able to do. But on a high pass, Solali popped up like that. Gave him plenty of time to get in there and break it up. So now it's going to be 4th and long. They need the end zone here on 4th down. Going to throw one deep downfield, and it's intercepted. tried to throw the jump ball to their best jump ball receiver, but that pass is just a little bit under. And so the safety managed to camp under that one and pick it off. So an interception on 4th down. And that is going to conclude the first half. So the Beavers are up 14-0 heading into halftime. We'll see who comes out on top and makes it to the championship game next week after this. And we are back from the half. Beavers are starting off with the ball. They are up 2 scores in this one as that pass is caught over the middle. Ball was a little bit behind him, but he managed to spin around to catch that one, so it was a very nice catch on that play. So a very good gain on 1st down, but ooh, did they give him the 1st down on that one? That's going to be very close. I think they did. So 1st and goal. Pass over the middle. He's going to try to go the other way, but he was tagged down there by the initial defender. So 2nd down. Going to try to throw it. Firing deep towards the end zone, but that throw is out of bounds and incomplete. Ball was just way out of bounds. No chance at that one. I'll make it 3rd down. That was a quick halftime break, but they started the game a little late, so they're trying to hurry things along just a little bit so everyone can get home in a timely fashion. So as you can see, it is pretty dark out under the lights here at Joliet Memorial Stadium, home of the Tri-City Wolverines. Gonna look to throw there. Pass towards the sideline, and that is another one that's just way out of bounds. No chance at that one. Prepared to go up for it. Both the defender and the receiver wanted to go at it, but that pass just way too far away. So now they got quite a ways to go here. They're They need to shoot for the end zone. So I need something pretty big on this play. Throws a quick pass and falls to the ground. Try to cut too hard, but just couldn't get it to go, and that will be a turnover on downs. So interesting decision. They tried to go the quick pass, see if he could get something done carrying the ball, moving through space, but went down rather quickly, so that will make it a turnover on downs, and this the Ducks are going to have the ball now. They did manage to get a stop on that last drive, and they are down 2 scores. It is doable to come back, but it's a uphill battle they have ahead of them, and that's going to have to start with getting something done here on offense. Their offense has struggled so far in this one. See if they can break through here on this upcoming drive. On first down, going to look for something deep. Winds up and throws back, and that's intercepted. A second interception for number 5 as he comes in and steals that one away. And that is not what you want to see for the Ducks. Trying to come back in this one. They cannot be doing stuff like that. First play interception. See the little post route over the middle there. Safety sniffed it out, though. And the second one where he just kind of managed to lurk it, come in and steal it away. Very smart defense on that play. So the Beavers quickly have the ball back after just one play. And they're going to take a shot on first down, but it's incomplete. He just dropped it. Trying to go for that deep ball, but he just didn't quite hone in on it. Didn't run quite in enough to get his hands on it. But those are mistakes you can afford to make when you're up 14-0 in the second half. Now on second down, that ball is over his head and incomplete. Looked like maybe a little miscommunication. I don't think he expected him to come up like that. So I'll make it third down. So one thing, though, you do want to do here for the Beavers, you still want to mainly just be getting first downs. Just to try to kill clock and hold on to the ball here, because this is a pretty good lead they have. And if they play their cards right, they will absolutely cruise to a victory here. That pass is tipped up and it's caught. Dancing around now. Tries to get back, and what a heads-up play from number 2. That throw was just a little bit behind him and high, and it got tipped up by the defender, but he managed to locate it in the air and actually managed to catch it in stride as well, so a little bit of run after the catch. So that one got him up to the hash marks on a very good improvising play from the receiver, and now they'll have a 4th and manageable coming up. Trying to find someone open. He'll chuck one deep downfield and incomplete. It's a very good defense all around. Did have one receiver open on the deep route, but they ran out of space there to be able to hit him in stride if he threw it to him and him stride, it would have taken him out of the back of the end zone. So had to slow it for that, and that gave the defender some time to catch up and get our hands up to obscure that pass. So a 4 and out for the Beavers. And the Ducks will have the ball back again. And once again, a comeback isn't impossible here. It's just going to be difficult to do, especially when they're throwing interceptions on the first play like they did last drive. They just need to get this offense going if they want to have a chance at that championship game. Going to look to pass here. Over the middle, the ball is caught. So nice quick pass on first down. Solid little gain. And it'll bring up second down. So second down. And throwing into heavy traffic and incomplete. There's a couple defenders in the area. Almost looked like it was going to get intercepted for a second, but it did fall to the ground incomplete. So it's going to be third down. That was just a play where it was a good job from the defense. Just wasn't really anything open. So third down now for the Ducks. I'll call motion. Drops back to pass. Scanning. Fires over the middle and dropped it but tipped it into her teammate's hands. So it was a complete pass there. So it did get up to the furthest hash mark there before the first down, and that will make it fourth down, but fourth and manageable. That's another heads-up play there to haul that one in despite the initial failed attempt at catching it. Just always got to have your head on a swivel when you're playing as a defender or a receiver. You never know when a ball could come your way. Fake the blitz on fourth down. That pass is coming across. Will he get there? The official says yes, he did. It's a first down for the Ducks. As well, breaking out towards the sideline on that route. Created some separation, and it was just a race to see who could get to that first down marker first. And that's a race that the Ducks won, so they'll have it first and goal. So now on first and goal, the Ducks have it, but they don't have it in quite the ideal field positioning. Dropping back to pass. Going to throw, and that pass is caught up past the hash mark. So that is a nice chunk of yardage to make this second and goal quite a bit more manageable. So 2nd and goal now for the Ducks. And they are chipping away here at this drive, but still a long ways to go in this game. We'll see if they can make that first step here on this drive to scoring. And that pass is caught. Tried to stick it out, but didn't have quite enough for the first. So it's going to be 3rd down. Nice catch going up to get it. And then tried to stick it out, but just wasn't quite close enough to the end zone to reach there. Great play nonetheless, and I'll make it 3rd and goal from about a yard out. Ducks have been in this situation before, but they have, last time they were here, this close to a goal, they threw an interception, so definitely they're going to want to avoid that mistake on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Back of the end zone, it's going to be caught for a touchdown. Managed to get away from the defense. They were focused on those little quick ones right in front of them, but threw it a little bit further, and the Ducks will score their first 6 of the game, and they'll also line up to go for 2. So the Ducks are still in this game if they can. You're definitely going to want to convert here on the extra point attempt. And then if they can get a quick stop defensively and then get the ball back, they'll have a chance to tie it up or even take the lead. So they're not out of this game yet. See if they can pull off this 2-point conversion, though. Drop back, and that's intercepted. Try to throw the breaking route over the middle, just right to the defender. He read it like a book. So now if the Ducks do get another chance with the ball and a chance while they're only down 1 score, they're going to need to score a 2-point conversion to tie. So that stop on that 2-point conversion is pretty big for the Beavers. So now they got the ball back, and really the goal of this drive for them is they're going to want to do one of 2 things. Either A, score, or B, just kill clock. If they can score, that'll pretty much put this game away. This late into this one, it'll be pretty much impossible to come back from a 2-score deficit. But even if they don't score, if they can kill enough clock, then they will still make their way to the championship game. First down. Fires pretty deep. Oh, he went up and caught it. What a catch. Very good catch by number 2. I didn't even think that pass was for him. I thought it was overthrown trying for the other route that was coming across. That ball was high and behind him, but he managed to go up and haul it in from over his head. A very good catch, and the Beavers are already rolling to start this drive. So they're showing that they're not afraid. Despite the situation, they're still going to play their game. They're going to play their offense with those deep passes. Trying to get a throw off now. He's going to fire towards the back of the end zone, and he catches it, but it carries him onto the track and out of bounds. So that is incomplete. I'll make it 2nd and goal. And see, in a tackle football game, it's not really a common occurrence for a ball to carry you all the way out to the track. But when the track is right behind the end zone, you get situations like that. One of the fun things about the flag football season. 2nd down. Throwing to the end zone. It's caught, and he stayed in bounds. That is a touchdown. What a catch. Managed to get the toes down as well. And that one is pretty much going to put this game away for the Beavers. They showed they were not afraid to air it out this drive, despite the fact that a turnover could have totally ruined this game. They showed much confidence in their abilities as an offense, and that confidence paid off with 6 points, and now maybe 2 more on this extra point attempt. Throws over the middle, and it's caught, so they will add on 2 more. It's 22-6 now. So a quick scoring drive for the Beavers, and now the ball will turn back over to the Ducks, and this game is pretty much over for them. They weren't able to get the stop on defense, and so now they're down 2 scores with time winding down in this game. We don't really have a way to know exactly what the time is on the field. That's just timers in the ref's pockets. But we do know that the game on the field to the left, which is supposed to start at around the same time, is over. So that does mean that this game will probably be ending shortly. So the Beavers can look forward to a championship appearance next week against either the Bruins or the Buffaloes. I haven't received word on who won that game. They're going to look to throw on first down. Throwing towards the sideline, and that pass carries her out of bounds, incomplete. So I'll bring up second down for the Ducks. And the Ducks game didn't go quite the way they wanted. They'd have some things to build on, though, for next week in that third place game. So now it's second down. Going to look for a pass. Go with a quick throw over the middle, and it's dropped incomplete. She was bobbling it around for a little bit, and then she got tripped up and fell to the ground. So an incompletion there. And that's going to do it for this one. So the Beavers, they pull off the win, and they will move on to the championship game. They triumph over the Ducks 22-6. So congratulations to them, and good job to the Ducks. They fought a hard game. Thank you for watching. If you want to catch the championship games on all levels next week, or if you want to see tackle football in the fall from the Tri-City Wolverines and other Pop Warner teams, you can subscribe to the channel, and then if you turn on notifications, you'll get notified whenever a game's about to start. This has been a broadcast of flag football on M2 Sports Live.